All right, so working on supervisor bonuses can be pretty easy. Typically, I have a routine set up where I have Allison, my weekend supervisor, in on the weekends. And we have a coaching log right here. And this coaching log captures how much coaching the supervisor has done and for who per each week. Now, these stats right here are updated by the supervisors as well. And so, it's always the last 7-day stats. What Allison has a routine of is, Sunday morning when we get in, she updates the stats so we can see, because we can't say it's a Sunday, she'll see stats for the last week. So she'll update stats for the last week, and then she'll take a screenshot of, coaching totals entered from the supervisors and send that on over to me. And when I have the screenshot, doing the supervisor bonuses is super easy. Because here I open my Sup bonus chart, I go to the November tab, any data up here, I copy and paste over, and then that CSAT, average handle time, and coaching, I clear and I update just based on what, the new week was. So if this was the most recent screenshot, which it isn't, it'd be 72% CSAT, 315 average handle time, so I'm going to enter 72, and that percent of goal gets calculated, and that bonus gets calculated. We got 315, again, auto-calculated for us. And if he did 33% of the team coached, then boom, again, another calculation. And then his weekly bonus is done for you already. So because of this formula, that in this chart, that can be really easy. Now, during training weeks, Allison's schedule changes a lot because of when she needs to be available for training. So she wasn't working this Sunday. So I need to go and I need to get raw data just to make sure that his team totals are correct. So in order to do that, I'm going to use this chart. Now, in order to get this chart, I just, duplicated a more recent one. And I just want to make sure that this is Harry's current team. So I can see he has 13 advocates here, but over here he has 14 advocates. So it definitely looks like his team grew since last time we did this. So I'm going to unmerge his little name box, insert a cell. So there's room for 14 names. And then I'm going to grab those 14 names, copy them, and paste them. So now we know for sure this is Harry's updated team for the 11th to the 15th, which you also want to update right here. And these formulas we're going to drag down, except for the team captain. Sometimes team captain has low stats because of escalations. Okay, so we see some data, but not for these two. That's because this data set is super old. We need to update it based off of the data that we see in Domo. So we're going to open up Domo and get logged in using the login credentials. Go ahead and click send push automatically and do not challenge me on this device for the next 7 days so that you don't have to do this process every day, just every other 7 days. So boom, I just verified my push on my phone. So this should be reloading super quickly. Now, this process that I'm about to show, this is what we refer to as updating the last 7-day stats. Sometimes supervisors will say they're updating the stats on the coaching log. This process is exactly what they will be doing. So every supervisor knows how to do this. It'll be a good thing for you to know as well, just so you can get quick at it. So once you get into Domo, you're going to click SAT Dashboards and click on ROI. And here we're pulling CSAT and average handle time. So if you see this buzz, you can click on this blue chat window to get rid of that buzz. And so we'll see, okay, so this is 77% and this is 77%. Sometimes this is higher, the CSAT is higher than the CSAT. I always just kind of pull whatever CSAT is highest. So I'm seeing right now that this has higher totals. So we're going to open this by clicking expand details, and I'll show the rest in the next video.